So I got a couple of comments that I talk too much in my videos or that I ramble, so I'm just gonna ramble a lot in this video because like most children, when somebody tells me I do something too much, I just tend to want to do it more. This is the GORUCK Radio Ruck. And I know some of you have been waiting to see this video. That intro was slightly faked, I'm going to admit. Basically what happened was I got the bag, I opened it in my office, and then I went home, forgot the bag under my desk. And then the principal of my school was like, this is not a reason to go back and open the door for you. So, well, I didn't open the door. And yeah, so here we are. It looks like we got black. I'm very excited about this. I'm opening it here with you, so you can see as I do. I'm kind of looking for a, so I'm just gonna do one of those Hulk Hogan style. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the bag quickly and then give you my first impressions. As with most GORUCK products, you get a sticker in the box. They gave one of my favorites. The Radio Ruck is a GORUCK bag that is small, basically. It's for small frame people. I am a short person. It's short in stature, and normally a GR1 would be something like this. I'll show you next to my bullet. This is a bullet 15. You can see, and it's quite a bit shorter than that, but that's okay for me because I'm short, as I mentioned. This bag is made in the USA. It's made of 1000D Cordura. Otherwise, it's basically a GR1 that is shorter. There's not a whole lot else to say. Usually there are 3 rows of this PALS webbing, but there are only 2 on this one. Looks like they're shipping it with this cool backwards flag. I believe that's sort of like the made in the USA bags now are gonna come with that or something similar, whereas the Vietnam ones have the Arrowhead GORUCK one. I don't think I have one around here to show you. One question I got a lot: does it have a frame sheet? The answer is no, it does not have a frame sheet, which is good in a lot of ways because it just makes it a little bit softer and easier to carry around. I don't think these bags technically really need a frame sheet. The padding is very strong. Otherwise, from what I can see so far, it looks very much just like your typical GR1. Like the GR1, it has the laptop compartment in the back here, which is exactly the same. Yeah, exactly the same as the GR1, just without the frame sheet. The straps are beefy, so that's one thing I'll notice right away. If you're looking at the Rucker small frame, the Rucker small frame straps are thinner. These are the exact same straps as the GR1. Somebody also asked me if they're attached like the old style. They are not. I bought the bullet here so you can see that's the way the old style ones are attached. Something like that, and new style, old style. It has this front vertical pocket like most GORUCKs do. Feels good, goes all the way down to the bottom. Does not extend up to the top. I think because this bag is short, that pocket might be a little bit more usable than it is on a GR1. I find with a 26 liter GR1, like this pocket kind of goes up to like here, so you're kind of really digging deep. You can see this is what it says here. We've got Radio Ruck built in the USA, and there is this sleeve pocket in the back. The sleeve pocket is akin to all GORUCKs. There are 2 rows of moly webbing here, and there is a hydration pass-through, which I am surprised by. I didn't think that was there, but it's there. I think this would be one of the ones that could have been cool if they had included that quick access pocket, just because it's so small. But then again, I don't know. I've kind of gotten over that pocket a little bit. It's cool, but I don't know if it's necessary per se. Top handle is very similar to every GORUCK you've ever tried. It's nice, it's beefy, and there is this opaque pocket up here, which you get on all GORUCKs with a different color zipper pull. Can you see that? There you go, it's coyote. And then the normal mesh pocket here with that super beefy filling GORUCK mesh, which feels great. And the bottom is padded very nice. The bottom is flat, so I think packed out this bag will stand up on its own. So let's just do that. Let's pack it out since I'll use it for tomorrow. Poor bullet, I have been loving you. So get my mask out, wallet, keys, and that's all that's in there. On the inside, I've got this Dadsfanny thing, which I'm going to be reviewing soon. Got this Dan Matsuda pouch, which is sexy. So I got my wallet here. And up here I've got some stuff I need for Corona. And in the back of this guy, I have my laptop. So let's get that guy out. Laptop out. There are no mysteries here. Oh, that's bothering me already. Just kind of, yeah, come on. Okay, well, there's that gone. In this main compartment, I'll put this Dan Matsuda pouch. Now what I will say is compared to a GR1, I can already feel, this bag's 21 liters, the GR1 21 liter is taller, so what you end up with is more space here. So if you tend to carry like big things, like I'm really excited about the fact that like, I'll be able to use this as like a camera cube, or use it for camera gear. If you can see here, that Dan Matsuda pouch fits like sideways in there, and yeah, it's gonna stand up on its own perfectly fine. Already I can tell for sure there's a lot more space here. I think that that's going to be good in use, to be honest. I'll put this guy in there. There you go. So I've packed out like that, and there's like still space on top of where this Dan Matsuda is. So wallets in this pocket, since I don't use my wallets very much. And let's see. So my keys in this front guy, my mask, because I tend to use those things. And this top one, I'll put my Corona stuff, this and this. Zippers are all YKK. These are Taiwanese made YKK zippers, I can tell you already, which is okay. They tend to be smooth. GORUCKs take a little bit to get broken in, as you can see. Like, this will take a little while to get smooth, whereas something like this bullet, which is already broken in, is just very smooth, but that's okay. Anyway, so that's it packed out. That's kind of what it looks like. I really like the shape. The shape's a little bit more like this, like the, I don't know if you can see that, like I can poof it out like this, but naturally it's something like that. And I really dig that, because what happens with the 21 liter GR1 is it kind of goes like out, and it's more like this, but this one naturally is, it's kind of like a really mini GR1 26 liter, which I dig. And you can see, stands up perfectly fine on its own. One thing I'll tell you right away is the GR1 bags, they tend to lean like this, but because this bag has a big bottom, like I'm talking like a fat bum, can you see that? Very fat. Because it's fat, it stands up perfectly straight, which is awesome. I dig it. Laptop in the back here. Laptop in the back. Now this is something we're probably gonna have to talk about, so I don't know how big your laptops are. This is a 13-inch MacBook Air, and it fits like, I mean, there's like maybe that much space there. I think you could get your 15-inch in there no problem, honestly, now that I look at it again. Yeah, that's the Radio Ruck. Like, I mean, it's just a really nice bag, and I love the fact that it stands up straight, because one of the things that always drives me nuts about every GR1 is this like slight lean it does. So like you can see, this would be like straight, and it kind of does one of those when it's standing up, but this guy is perfectly straight. Other than that, the materials feel great. It's 1000D, so I mean, like, it's 1000D everywhere, and it'll take some breaking in and all that, but overall, very nice. Very nice. Now, some of you are going to talk about how, like, I talked so much about how much I like this quick access pocket, and then now I'm writing it off. Well, basically, I think that, like, the reason I don't care so much on this particular bag is this. So, it's going to be kind of hard to explain, but because this bag is fat here, compared to a GR1, which would be something like this, that means that this front pocket has a lot more space to live. So, you end up, see if I can show this to you, you end up with, like, feeling like this is tons and tons of space compared to the way the GR1 feels. And that was one of the reasons I was so excited to try this Radio Ruck, because it's something I noticed on the Rucker, which has a similar idea. The Rucker small frame, it's a bit fat, and what happens is this front pocket ends up being a lot more usable because, yeah, I mean, like, look at that. I'm very happy. Anyway, I'm gonna have a review of this thing coming up in the next couple of weeks, but for now, I'll say my first impressions are very similar to what I thought. It's a lovely, lovely bag. I very, very much like it. see. Maybe I'll put this one on there. What is this? Yeah, let's go with that guy. Give it a bit of spice. It's a lovely little bag, and I'm gonna be using it for a while. And this video is not gonna be the last one. I've got a couple coming up shortly, but yeah, that's it really. There it goes, kids. Bye-bye.